My name is Sean Atchison. I'm the president of the Queer Student Association. This demonstration is in collaboration with the Hispanic Latino Association as well as the Black Faculty and Staff Association ambassadors. We really want to point out about what are the consequences of this bill that people really aren't thinking about, right? This bill is a statement of values. It is trying to control what students think, what we believe, how we act, and it eliminates some critical resources for students. So that's where we've been from the beginning. And then where we are now is that SB129 was introduced in the Senate. Within 24 hours, they had a committee hearing after the bill had even been introduced. No one got to read the bill, basically, before they voted it out of committee. They put it on the Senate floor the next day, spent the whole day talking about this bill. And sometimes the Republicans, they didn't even know what was in it. So now we're just trying to understand, do they know what's in their bill? And do they know what are the unintended consequences of it? Businesses will leave or not invest in the state of Alabama. Students who are out of state won't stay in the state of Alabama. Students will leave, transfer universities, and then we're looking at a recruitment problem to get students to come to a university that doesn't believe in a diversity of opinion, doesn't believe in including all people in their decision making. So the downstream impacts of this bill on the basic functions of this university and all universities in the state of Alabama is extreme, and we really want the legislature to hear that.
As a student from Alabama, from a pretty homogenous town originally, DEI has really impacted my life by not only expanding my worldview, but helping me appreciate different cultures and different diversities and how important that is to the world and being a part of a human. And I think having that on a college campus is very important because some students aren't able to really experience DEI and different diversities until they hit a college campus. And so that's why we should keep it and have it here because it just makes us better humans in general.
I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois, and one of the reasons why I wanted to come to the University of Alabama was because I knew here I could have access to a ton of different programs, a ton of different aspects of the university, and be with people of all different minds. I've met people from all over the world, I've met people from all over the country, I've met people with different viewpoints than me, but that's what makes us so important, that's what makes us so special, is the fact that we all have different viewpoints, that we all come from different backgrounds, that we all come from different religions, different races, different ethnicities. And removing DEI would remove access to resources to be able to understand the basis of humanity. And at the end of the day, DEI isn't just about the color of your skin. DEI is about intellectual ideas, and it's about thoughts and how you can be a better person.
One thing that is so special about the Alabama campus and about being a student here is there are so many opportunities to learn more about other cultures. Through HLA, I have been able to learn so much about the Hispanic diaspora. However, with this bill and with the considerations that are happening with DEI efforts and ensuring that, and making legislation that is going to prohibit students from learning and being a part of and being in community with other cultures is detrimental not only for students of color, but for students as a whole, because we learn in community. We learn in community with one another. We engage, we experience, and we live together. How can you pass a bill in an institution of higher education where we are here to challenge our beliefs? We're here to challenge the very notions of what we believe to be true. And now we have the legislation coming in and deciding that they want to restrict that and ensure that students aren't getting the full education and the full experience of what they believe. That is detrimental. I urge the Alabama legislature to not pass, to let it die in committee, let it die in the House. Do not pass this bill. Not only is it a harm to the students who are coming in and who are already here, but it's going to impact the future generations and the future state of Alabama, not just in higher ed, but in the state as a whole.